an anchor.
this death.
First I knock you down, then I knock you out. This place is unbearable!
Meet your demand!
No glory in this death.
Treasure!
Sweet relief. I've got my eyes on the prize. Striking it rich! Lucky find! A map to the Source Temple in the Phantom Forest. Sounds like a location worth noting. Gods! Leandra's building an army in order to defeat Astarte and unleash the Void.
Our friends on the homestead will want to hear this right away. Now that we know exactly what she's doing, we've got the advantage over the so-called conduit.
So Leandra's devised a method for destroying Death Knights.
That sounds more than promising.
Hey, that...
There are quite a number of imps here, my most honored guest. The tapestry of time has not been struck by flaming debris as yet, but time is long enough to consider all possibilities.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. She knows of the wizard Zandalor and the fabled Temple of the Source. She wants to get in. It is part of her purpose. Ikara is key, Hunter. She knows Zandalor. We must find him before Leandra does.
Have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. We had a good day.
Every year, I said. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? I wonder how much of a spark it takes to zap a human to vapor. brimstone, ash, and chaos. While
What's the word, Source Hunter? So that's her plan. She intends to summon Astarte and the Void Dragon and overwhelm the goddess with an unstoppable army. With Astarte gone, there will be nothing to stop the Void from consuming all of Rivellon. Our mission is greater than us, greater than Leandra, Source Hunter. It is a quest to save all of existence from eternal blackness. Her plan must not succeed. Sister, what have you done?
every year.
Source Hunter, you've learned so much already. That spell you found. If it's to be believed, Leandra has created Death Knights. Only that spell, combined with her blood, will make them vulnerable to attack.
Doom! Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
So this tapestry represents all of time. One wouldn't think time itself would
drafty in here, isn't
include
it?
so many
Are we near
threads
a-
dangling temptingly where any claw could reach it.
Look alive, Madam Weaver. Our friend Ahu here is no better than the Void when his instincts overcome him. Clawing at time and void.
I could fly straight
He
to the
wouldn't.
void.
Would he?
Oh, the way up!
You know what are great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
I wonder.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
Lies at the heart of it.
What lies at its heart? Why? It seems you're more than caught up, aren't you? You've already got the spell and the blood, both of which we'll need, if the spell is to be believed, to slice through Leandra's army of Death Knights. Remarkable. That means we've only to find Zandalor now. Long ago, when Source was banished, a league of great men and women promised to protect its secrets. The Keepers of the Source, they called themselves. Our wizard is its last living member. That night in the King Crab Inn, Leandra was after something that only he knew. Find him, and you'll learn where to find her. He lives in Hunter's Edge, a village east of Lucula. When last I saw him, he was in a panic about Leandra's betrayal. It's possible that he'll have flown Hunter's Edge. You may need to investigate to find a hint of his whereabouts. Take this ring, it will mark you as my ally. If you should find Zandalor, he'll know I sent you.
Think I could fly straight to the void? A question has escaped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
Of a spark
That is a good
takes to
question,
zap human to bone.
One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides.
my kingdom for a dry shirt!
My, how did a spleen get lodged in here? I don't mess around with these immaculates. Oh there. A word of warning, Wanderer, afore you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Ah. Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is Bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town. Yeah! Well, don't go round angering immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame them, really? Just ain't natural for them to consort, I say. Only good orc... Well, you know how the phrase goes. Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life. Who knows? These days, most undead are busy haunting Sicil or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way. An intact finger! Just what that deviant of an orc was looking for.
Baking like a cake.
No!
How can I help you, my friend?
No.
I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. From what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is this cult's most wretched victim. It was once a quiet sort of village. Families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate banner. Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lucula. By order of Leandra, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanneroth. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote allegiance to their leader, Jarl. Jarl arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the conduit for some time. Where once they ransacked for base pleasure and material gain, now they do it by the will of the goddess. These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they're best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other, and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames. He has a residence at the far end of town. Though I have my doubts he's having people over for tea now that the Immaculates have landed. Know that Zandalore is wily, so beware. If a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Pity the intruder that heedlessly tries to waltz his way into that dwelling. Nevertheless, his house is the very place you'll want to search. The accumulated knowledge stored there is quite phenomenal, and beyond a doubt one of Leandra's most urgent pursuits. Ah, yes, that was a small fib on my part, I'm afraid. Zandalore is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all. And I didn't know how Source Hunters would react to my association with such a colorful character.
Meow.
An intact finger. Just what that deviant of an orc was looking for.
Meow.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Feeling hot under the collar?
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Toasty!
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business. Come to play now the town's been taken, have you? Typical you Flatlanders. Lucky for you, the goddess don't discriminate against cowards. Well, come quickly then. There's still townsfolk on the loose, and the chase has probably made them wild as cornered dogs. One might pop out of a bush and take an eye before you can shout your own name. Better you first check in with the higher-ups. You've got Jarl, the righteous leader of Weird the Mountain, and blood-stained Gratilda, queen dog of the giant toads. Trust me, you'll know her when you see her. Now scram, and make your introductions before word gets to them there's an intruder here.
Sodden! All the way to my boot soles.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are ya?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? What?
I'm overheating here!
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so.
Comrade, did you hear that? It sounds like these Immaculates are at odds with the local orc savages. We may be able to turn this to our advantage. I'll keep a sharp eye out for anything we could use to nudge these factions closer to chaos. If we can get them to destroy each other, we'll kill two birds without even having to pick up a stone. Nothing would please me more than seeing Hunter's Edge cleared of the scum that destroyed it. I may not be able to undo the past, but together, we can dole out justice for those who've suffered.
You've come to work today, boss, and got the urban, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are ya?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boys? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the boy who's always right getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Gratilda's boot.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those Tunsies?
My
Sodden!
kingdom for
All
a
the
dry
way to my
shot!
boot soles.
So many of these skulls are so delectably modern. I can hardly tell which one of them would suit me better. Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundations, one and indivisible. Not I, alas. I fare not so. For I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow, that one's exquisite jaw, yonder one's deep-set sockets that held a warrior's eyes. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would, but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity? As have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again. Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become? I. Yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain. You, oh, I beg of you, have you not the answer?
I concur. Pick a new skull if you want one. It's not going to change who you are in the least.
But of course, why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new skull I shall have, but same person I'll remain. Oh, the agony of choice. I think I'll opt for the one with the kingly brow.
I say you're so stupid.
Where in the blazes? The last I knew was an orc coming at me with an axe.
Someone's there.
See, against Orcish custom to take a dip in the river now and then. You can smell the wounded hog.
It's no surprise a dainty thing like you can't handle a bit of musk. Shall I run you a bubble bath, darling? Lace it with rose oil, shall I?
What do you mean by? Be damned if I bother justifying my manhood to a beast like you.
What's all this about your manhood, small bones? I'd like to hear more on that subject.
Your mind's as filthy as your underarms. Go suck on a sick troll's seeping nostrils, will you?
A bit of fight left in you after all. But why'd I go for a troll when I've got so many tasty humans right here in camp?
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
You must be itching to lose your fingers if you dare disturb my camp, human.
What are you playing at, Toadskin? Watch how you address us, you betters. You did hear how Oneless Gorag got his name, after all.
Yeah, piss off then. Go and gab amongst yourselves like a pair of chickens, why don't ya? I could ask the same of you, small bones. I don't go stopping up to you in a ballet class demanding to know which pirouette you're doing next, do I? Quit your sneaking around, you snake. Quit your sneaking around.
Probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse. It's heating up. One side. I ain't got time for chatting till I find the damn thing. The key to the armory, of course. Hasn't that frog-skinned oaf been roaring about from here to the warehouse? Not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell. This idiot orc has no idea where he's lost the damn thing. So he's taken to blaming me, a passerby. It's just like an orc to save his own skin by flaying someone else. What does that matter? Quit buzzing in my ear before I squash you like we did the rest of the pests in this blasted place. You'd be too if you'd misplaced something of Gratilda's. I once saw her skin her own foot soldier alive for mispronouncing All-Mother. And he'd only done it after she'd knocked his teeth out for sneezing in her presence. What's worse is, the coward's blaming his troubles on me, only because I happened to be passing by when he noticed his armory key was missing. I'd tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he threatened to tell Gratilda it's me who stole it. Somehow, I doubt I'll get to tell my side of things before my head was shorn clear off.
You better hope the bleeding key shows up soon.
Thought you said it was me who pocketed it.
How in the second heaven am I supposed to... Well. Thought you could get away with it, did ya? Don't look so confused, Pinky. The armory key. Hand it over. Painting my toenails pale lilac, of course. What does it look like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key. I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. This little key ordeal, don't change that. It's small, metal, fits in a keyhole. Help us look or shove off, will ya? I've got to find the key before the old mother finds out it's missing, or she'll carve a spear at me right tusk.
The armor is missing. It could prove rather worth our time to find it.
Source hunter, scavenger hunter. For
It's
better
all
or
mother,
worse,
I'll say.
our resumes
It's
are
humans
growing.
that want the talking.
I can't say for certain, but darling, I do promise we'll make it out of here together.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
John's probably lost the bloody thing up his own
We've got
arse.
to keep our hopes high, but our defences even higher. We shouldn't lose this time. But
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
anyone you might be, never will.
Look in every cranny now. The old mother won't like to hear a human's been thieving from an orc.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
So it was John's that the key was missing just as you were walking through here. The old mother won't believe it for a moment.
Darling. Lace it with rose oil, shall I?
What do you mean by? Be damned if I bother justifying.
Alone again, Alfie.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket. have I?
Soaked to the skin.
Hey, you look like a discreet sort. Come here.
I need to
Soaked
dry
to the
off.
skin.
Just the one coin for me.
Good cards, 3 shiny ones.
And back to me. Hey, I'm gonna call
You.
it, lads.
I'm
now
ready
for the
with your
flask.
signings. Hey, you, stranger, over here. You look like you could use a leg up against the competition. Isn't that so? Nothing more than a humble trader, my lord. There's always plenty to get around after the raising of a village. I collect a bit of it and bring it to market. Tenebrium's awfully valuable after all. No reason wares of this caliber ought to rot in some coffer.
Let's see that last one.
With pleasure, my lord.
Let's see what we're hiding under there. 4 o'clock.
That one's worth 10 coins for sure.
Fold! Crap on a cracker, I'm out.
Carl,
What is it that
let's
you
see
so
those
enjoy
cards.
about death?
Freedom and wit.
You got time for one more, don't you? Fellas, you beat me.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
I get all the
Cool.
signings
Let's
from
have
serving
another
the
round
goddess.
before I
I
get
like
too
it.
drunk to read the cards.
Let the lost die
I'll
that
win
we may
this
live.
one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
What are you doing, lingering around here
Right,
anyway?
you round, girls.
Brunhilde doesn't
cards
count
for
for a thing,
everyone.
does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle.
7's my lucky
is
number,
nearly
so
nigh.
7 it is.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the flop. King of clubs. 3 of spades. Finally,
Why, my lord, I wouldn't dare steal from the All-Mother. A grave crime, that'd be. No. I simply pick from the loot she hasn't quite noticed yet. Doesn't miss 'em in the least. This I promise on my honour as an orc.
Withholding loot from his so-called All-Mother. Interesting indeed.
Yeah, check.
A bit
Go
of
on.
information well kept in your back pockets, I do believe.
now, let's see what we're hiding under there. 6 of clubs.
Should I? Yeah, why not? 15 gold you do.
Damn it all to hell, I'd fold.
Come, let's see those cards.
We're waiting
Check
to
these
fight the
puppies
final
out.
battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Well, some say death, but it's a second life, I take.
Right, you round, girls. 2 cards for everyone.
I get all the signings from serving the goddess.
7's my lucky
I
number,
like
so
it,
7 it
I
is.
say. Let
Back
the
to
lost
me.
die that we
I'm gonna
may
call
live.
it, lads. Now for the flop. 2 o'clock.
Killing me so slow.
8. Finally, Jack
I'm
of
warm as fresh apple pie.
It's heating up.
dragon's breath!
Brunhilde
In
doesn't
the market for some premium gear, are ya? Anything and everything left behind by vermin after we exterminate them. And I must say, some of these roaches have mighty fine taste. The All-Mother chooses first from among the spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Well. What do we have here? Human reinforcements. No need for a supple young kitten like yourself here. My rats will find the villagers in no time at all. Do you pretend not to know me, child? Surely you stare into my left eye each time you admire the full moon. But play coy if you will. The All-Mother called me here to find a certain tiny herd of sheep missing from her flock. The wolfish shepherd woman, she. I am world-renowned for my ability to search and to find. Why, you might ask, feigning ignorance so that you might hear more of my lilting voice. That's always the answer. There's no hole they won't find, no stench that can deter them. No, there is no hiding from a rat, and so there is no hiding from me. I raise them, train them, lead them. I am their king, and my subjects will find those hidden villages in no time at all. Our mother, yes, and we do suckle from the teat of her goodwill. No wonder so many of us starve. An iron fist in an iron glove is our Gratilda. She doesn't tolerate failure any more than I tolerate a spring nymph stealing glimpses of me during bath time. No, Shira, I say, you'll get your fill at the God's Day Festival. Lost lands, yes, flee the slaughter. Naughty, naughty. I'll give them quite the spanking when my rats whisper to me where to find them. Yes, perhaps I'll get my fill of my own private punishments first and foremost.
What are you doing, lingering around here anyway? Even the old mother.
Gruntilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final
The
battle.
old mother believes those villagers, being the one-time servants of the wizard, will know how to find him. Or at least how to break the enchantments shielding his house. Wicked enchantments, are they?
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Even Hermit lay behind a worthy scrap or two.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. And life is peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
What do you call that, skinboy? Oh, what are you doing lingering around here anyway, human?
What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my hair in a tight little bun and my quill at the ready, the old mother doesn't share her every concern with me, you know. Those she whispers to her pillow at eventide. Perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They obey my every command, and when I die, they'll all leap into my grave so that they needn't be without me. Don't try to stop them, no. They won't have it any other way.
And life is peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
Not even the old mother can pass this steel in a single blow. What are you doing lingering around here anyway, human?
Gruntilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she?
Baking like a cake.
We're waiting to fight the final battle.
You might think.
I need to drive.
Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gut Gouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
By order of the Old Mother, huge... Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Could harbor such useful relics, sharing the plunder. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Hiberheim. But it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder. For by the beard of the Bear Slayer, there are too many green ears around here. Get out before they turn to ash! Get out before they turn to ash! Could harbor such useful relics, share in the plunder. Vermin could harbor such useful relics, share in the plunder.
This one's getting thirstier by the day. Well, not to worry. No, not to worry. There are more barrels to be found.
Queen of the Orcs could afford a bit of proper armor.
They turn to ash. Even vermin could harbor such useful relics, share in the plunder.
I've spotted something interesting.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
What's this? I found something.
Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told you it was the snake clothes with it alongside the men. What a stupid thing.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Sodden, all the way to my
The
boots.
sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
No.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Boy, I haven't even asked me a question.
Baking like a cake.
That is because there is nothing you can, or want, or may do besides guarding the God's damn door.
Queen of Diamonds.
You hear?
Loud and bloody well clear, sir.
Let's get the
I find
ball
no trouble lad that did this and feeding him his own nethers.
I'll call and raise you another 5.
Look at me sideways. I'm out.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
I was waiting for that one, eh?
Check.
Yeah, check. Go on.
Fine, I'll check it. Now, let's see what we have hiding under there. 4 o'clock!
Goddesses, sit some pines!
Shut your mouth,
I am Jarl Woodokson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanarath, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find we plunder, and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kjell Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world.
Yeah, but all the dump your man.
The Conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of Starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into Bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla.
The turd card. Jack of clubs.
Interested? Lousy damn cards. Check.
We didn't know Gruntilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The Conduit's looking for something inside.
Now we're here waiting for further orders from the Conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing Bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
The orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly.
5 coins.
Hey, Conduit's
I'll
orders.
and raise you another 5.
Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like 2 dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanarath, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon.
You got room for one more, don't you? Fellas,
Gruntilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless, truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Riverlong can withstand. But she also knows that the pack cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn immaculates or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour.
What am I?
3
Oh,
and
God,
down.
wish there were a bombs
Now
to
anyone
go up
wait for
around
that
here.
one, eh? I told you.
Gruntilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare for her dreams and our terrors to suffer. And with the spine breaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocting.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked.
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
I'll open with 5 big
Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
The turn card. Jack of clubs. Interesting. Lousy.
Aye. An orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them. We would merely kill him. That rat lover, on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach. The Bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Gratilda says he ran off with the the orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Gratilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the orcs without risking the wrath of the conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the orcs together.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles that go up around here.
I told you the cards.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlag Trolltramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode.
Eyes of bloody spades again!
The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an orc's arm off.
Fellas?
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
God, this is six.
No,
Screw yourselves with a rusty mace. Why don't you? Some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it.
The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Grutilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Grutilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
This wizard must be Zandalor. Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
Great grim gods, comrade. The spine breaker. Norok, he's called. He's the bleeding brute. The green-faced gargoyle who... I must face him. Face him and destroy him before he can claim another victim.
No, you cannot, you silly reptile.
But I haven't even asked me a question.
Why, comrade, well, I can't tell you how much with you by my side, I'll face the monster head on and make him pay for what he's done. It will be an honor. In the name of the Order.
I'll be right back. Let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. Goddess is with me. Feel it.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn skull?
You don't look like the rest of the Immaculates that pass through here. Just which tribe did you say you were from?
Good cards. 3 shiny ones.
This killing me so
though I wish they were
came with a knife
around here.
I told her it makes Hey, what a stupid thing. Finally! Jack of Hearts!
What was the minimum? 5 gold?
Yeah, better orders don't show, man.
What are you, a beggar? I'll add another 10 to the tally.
Hey, keep your eyes off my cards, Flatlander. But why not? The looting's done. There ain't much work to go around. A hand or two takes the edge off.
I know what drank all the best, eh? But that's no reason to keep ignoring. No, go screw yourself.
Grab a chair and we'll deal you in. If you ain't afraid to lose your boots. We play for keeps.
Let the lost die that may live.
Here, keep your eyes off my cards, Flatlander. Well, why not? The looting's done. There ain't much work to go round. A hand or two will take the edge off. Grab a chair and we'll deal you in. If you ain't afraid to lose your boots, we play for keeps.
Hey! Keep your hands off my... Well, why not? The looting's done, there ain't much work to go. Grab a chair and...
You the one Jarl sent to replace the ham-fisted toadskin downstairs? About bloody time. The beast down there goes through prisoners like Gilda Godsword goes through suitors. A son of the mountain am I, and a blood brother of Jarl besides. Chief placed me in charge of guarding the hatch to the prison cellar. Knows I won't hesitate to split the throat of any man or orc who tried to come or go without Jarl's say-so.
I'm going to call that hand.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but orders don't cure my feet.
Then go and find yourself a sheep if you saw.
Jarl gave you the all clear to try your hand, did he? All the better. That big brute downstairs hasn't the faintest idea what he's doing. Clubs witness after witness over the head, smashing him to bits before we can get so much as a word out of him.
All in.
Too rich for my blood. I fold.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it. Shut tight. All is right.